up, my dudes? It's Demi, and I am back in Magic Kingdom. I've shown you a bunch of foodie things here in Magic Kingdom. The snacks that you can only get in Magic Kingdom, top 5 quick services you can get in Magic Kingdom, and I will link them for you here, and I will put them in the description box below. But today, we are looking at all of the quick service breakfast options that you can get here at Magic Kingdom. This means these are not restaurants that you need a reservation for. These are not sit-down restaurants. These are walk-up windows where you can grab something and go, or place a mobile order on the My Disney Experience app. These are something you can grab quickly and then go about your Magic Kingdom morning with ease. There are not a lot of options, but I'm going to show you all of them, and I hope it makes your mornings a little bit easier here at Magic Kingdom if you think you maybe need a little bit something to help your mornings get going here as you are navigating this park. So let's get into it. Let's see all those breakfast options here, and let's go get into some hijinks. Starting off this breakfast tour in Magic Kingdom, and we are heading to the Friar's Nook. The Friar's Nook has 2 different menus, one in the afternoon and one in the morning. In the morning, they offer cinnamon sugar donuts, sausage and gravy, tater tot bites, and a breakfast sandwich with tater tots. We're not going to get the breakfast sandwich here because we can get it cheaper somewhere else without the tater tots, because we're going to get the other 2 items and we'll get the tater tots with the gravy. We're gonna get just the breakfast sandwich somewhere else cheaper with just the sandwich in a bit. This is also on mobile order, so make sure you do that and you can skip the line. So let's go get the donuts and the tots with the sausage and gravy. Here is my haul from the Friar's Nook. We have those cinnamon sugar donuts. We have the sausage and gravy over the tots, and we have some Joffrey's cold brew, because you can mobile order Joffrey's here, skip the line and not wait 30 minutes in the Tomorrowland Joffrey's Revive line or the Starbucks line. You can also mobile order Joffrey's once Pinocchio Village House is open. It's not open in the mornings, but you can do it then, and you can mobile order it at Sleepy Hollow as well in Liberty Square. But just take note, they don't have like milks or non-dairy milks. They only have like Coffee Mate on the side with some sugars. So black for me. All right, let's first try one of these donuts. Kind of dry. I've actually never had these before here. I like the cinnamon sugar on the outside, but the inside is like pretty dry. Like, they're not like terrible, but they're not like the best mini donuts in the world at all. Like, I wouldn't say like no to them at all. Like, if you got them, I would be like, yeah, give me a mini donut, I'll eat it for sure. I don't think I would go and outright order them. I think there's going to be some better options. I don't know, it's very bready. It's kind of dry, not too much flavor. I wish there was actually more cinnamon sugar on it. Just kind of okay. Definitely need this after eating that. Okay, let's get into these tots. I love the tots here. First of all, I love tots. If you saw, I did the ranking of the top 5 quick service in Magic Kingdom. I'll give you a little spoiler. Friar's Nook lunch, I am doing a terrible job, made it on that list, and tots are always very good, so I'm excited to have some of their breakfast tots. All right, don't drop it. Score. You know what's great about this? You know, it's covered in like gravy. It's like not soggy. Like, you still get crunchy tots. The gravy on there is actually really good. Considering this is like a Magic Kingdom quick service, that is very good gravy. Nice flavor, salty. There's not like a lot of sausage in there. You're gonna only find little bites of the sausage, and that's where a lot of like the flavor comes in. It's nice and like smoky, and just has like a lot of like good flavor to it, and just altogether it's a very good dish. And I know like a lot of like especially first timers will not know about this, and if you are looking for a good like quick service, like, you know, like breakfast, This is a really good one. It's on mobile order, super quick to get, really good flavor. This is a really good option. I really enjoy this one. It's very filling and it's shareable. If you're looking to do like a bunch of different ones, this is definitely one that I would 100% put on my recommendation list for sure. Made it over to Frontierland and we are heading over to Westward Ho Refreshments. This is where we're gonna get that breakfast sandwich that we saw over at Friar's Nook, but we're getting it for $2 cheaper because we're getting it without the tater tots because we just got those tater tots. They are not a mobile order, so you can see a very long line here. You can also get Joffrey's cold brew here, but again, you'd have to wait online. This menu does change after 11 a.m. They also usually offer a second option for breakfast, but it's a seasonal option, so we're not doing seasonal options for this video, so it's going to be different probably when you come. So check to see what it is when you are here, and maybe it's something else that you would want to get as well. They also have those powdered cinnamon sugar donut holes that they serve over at Pecos Bill's, and they are better than the ones that we had over at Friar's Nook. It's powdered sugar versus just like the cinnamon sugar, but you can mobile order that at Pecos Bill once they open up as well. But if you're looking to get like a donut hole, I would get them here if you're looking to get it for breakfast versus the ones we had over at Friar's Nook. Okay, here is that breakfast sandwich. It is a bacon, egg, and cheese on a multi-grain croissant. It is the exact same one over at the Friar's Nook. So if you want to get this with tater tots, go get it at the Friar's Nook. It's $2 more over there, but you get it with the tots. If you just want the sandwich, come to Westward Ho and get it. It's $2 less. This multi-grain croissant looks terrible, but I mean, what do you expect? This looks like, you know, like frozen, you know, something you maybe get like at a 7-Eleven or whatever, but you know, it is here for you. I'm sure it's going to be totally just fine and, you know, kind of like do the job to get your morning started. That's like exactly what I'm expecting. I've actually never had this before because I usually skip out on Magic Kingdom a breakfast sandwich, but I'm excited to actually kind of try it and see it for myself. So yeah, let's give Westward Ho / Friar's Nook breakfast sandwich a try. Yeah, exactly kind of like how I said. Like something you'd find at 7-Eleven, at Dunkin' Donuts. Something I would never go out of my way for. But like, if you want something like this, it's here for you. It's around. It's not like disgusting. It's not unedible. It's fine. It's here for you. It's frozen. It's made, you know, the eggs are like, you know, not like fresh. They've been, you know, they're probably like frozen, whatever it is, you know. It's not like, oh, a croissant, you know, you know what it is. You know exactly what it is. But it's here for you. It's fine. Let me know if this is something you would get or if this is something that you would skip on. I mean, I think this is something if like you were just really hungry and you saw it, you would probably get it. That's where I'm at with it. It's if I saw it, I would get it because I was just hungry and I needed something. I would not go out of my way for it, but it's not bad at all. Absolutely not bad at all. Like bacon's good on here, nice and like good. It's totally fine. That's the breakfast sandwich in Magic Kingdom. Our next two breakfasts can be found over in Liberty Square at Sleepy Hollow Refreshments. Before 11 a.m., Sleepy Hollow offers two honestly amazing breakfast options. The first option is the giant Mickey waffle with the powdered sugar, whipped cream, and fresh strawberries on top, and it is so good. Those strawberries are so delicious with that whipped cream, and the waffle has so much flavor. It is pretty sugary, but it is really, really delicious. However, if you're not really into super sugary breakfast items like this, the way that I like to get this Mickey waffle is just getting the Mickey waffle with the powdered sugar and then adding a little syrup, and then that way the Mickey waffle actually stays a little bit more crispy, and it's really good, and that waffle has so much flavor. It's one of my favorite breakfast items to get, and it's just so classic and delicious. And then the other option here is the Nutella fruit waffle, which is such a big fan favorite. It is so good. I will say the waffle is a little soggy because of all the fruit on it, but it's still so good with that Nutella. You have to obviously like Nutella to like this because there's Nutella on it, but the Nutella and the fruit on there is unbelievable with that waffle. It is one of my top favorite snacks in general, not just for breakfast, but like in general. And it's such a crime that it's only served until 11, and that's why there's usually such a long wait just to even before 11 o'clock, because everyone just loves the Nutella fruit waffle. It is such a fan favorite. It's so delicious. Highly recommend getting it at least once. I would definitely put it on your must-get list. Over in Tomorrowland is Joffrey's Revive. This is where you have your full-service Joffrey's. Here at Joffrey's, you can get a myriad of different drinks. This is where also you can get that Mission to S'mores latte. This is where it originated, that signature s'mores latte, which is delicious. They also now sell it at the Disney Springs location. But for food, they have the signature giant donuts here. Without getting in everybody's way, they also have some muffins, I know it's hard to see, and some cookies and like a couple of twists. So that's really it for food here. And plus, of course, full coffee bar here. It's always a pretty long line here, so just be prepared to wait if you'd like to have your Joffrey's. Over by Mad Tea Party is the Cheshire Cafe, and this is where we will find our next breakfast item, the Cheshire Cattail. The Cheshire Cattail is a chocolate croissant twist with purple and pink icing for $5.79. It's pretty good. Sometimes, depending on the day, it's either like flatter or sometimes it's crispier and like thinner. It all depends on the day. If it's pretty good, it always has good flavor to it. It depending on how much you get croissants and where you get croissants, it may be mediocre to you. I live in New York, so sometimes this could feel mediocre to me, but I actually really do enjoy it still. I think it's a really good option for a breakfast pastry, and I think you really enjoy it if you're looking for something sweet. And this is not a mobile order. Unfortunately, you do have to wait online. They also have Joffrey's cold brew here, and hot coffee and tea and orange juice as well. Over on Main Street, you will find Main Street Bakery, but this is actually a Starbucks, but there is one special item in here that you might want to have for breakfast. This is a full-service Starbucks, so you do have regular Starbucks items here that you would find in any Starbucks, but the specialty item in here that is Disney themed is the Colossal Cinnamon Roll. Right now it is themed to the 50th anniversary, which means it just has a chocolate 50th logo on it, but it's a Mickey shaped cinnamon roll, and they're just okay. They're fine. They're here for you if you're already gonna be here and you just want something easy. They're fine. I would say stay tuned to see something similar but a little bit better than this coming up. Want to head into Main Street Confectionary because even though they're not technically breakfast items, I want to head in and show you some items that maybe you would think could be breakfast items. Since there aren't that many options here in Magic Kingdom, I want to give you as many as I can possibly think of. So let's head inside and see some options. So the items I'm going to show you are going to be, of course, on the sweeter side. We are in the confectionery, but maybe this speaks to you as a breakfast item, and I just want to show you all your options. First, I want to highlight these three items here. First on the right is a Three Musketeers Casitos. So it's Three Musketeers and a pastry. Then we have some Dove Chocolate Rugelach, which I love some Rugelach. That is really good. And then behind it, we have a Snickers Pound Cake. Above them, we have some cake pops. We have those brownie pies. Of course, those Rice Krispie treats. Jumbo sugar cookies, chocolate chunk cookie made with chopped Snickers. A cupcake could totally be a breakfast item. If a muffin is a breakfast item, so is a cupcake. In the back, in the bakery case, there's more cookies as well. And on the other side, there's more Rice Krispie treats, and they're all made fresh daily. It's definitely very sweet options, but I wanted to give you more options. We are ending this breakfast journey in the back of Fantasyland over at Gaston's Tavern. Here's where you can get the famous LeFou brew, but that's not what we're getting here. You can also get a ham and Swiss sandwich, but that's lunch. We're getting breakfast. You can also get Joffrey's cold brew and orange juice and apple juice here as well, and chocolate milk. So that's good to know here, but no, we are getting the iconic warm cinnamon roll for $6.79. Actually, I'm looking at these ham and cheese. This is not really a breakfast sandwich, but maybe as a bonus, look at these. Maybe you can have it as a breakfast sandwich. I guess ham is kind of used as breakfast. There you go. I'm not getting it because I didn't make it a part of this list. But there you go. Now it's part of this list, unofficial breakfast sandwich. Thank you so much.
Can we have extra icing?
Yes, extra icing, please. Always ask for extra icing and ask for waters. Oh my God, it looks amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, here is a better view of this beautiful cinnamon roll. It kind of tastes like a giant French toast. It's very different than the cinnamon rolls over at Main Street Bakery. I think it's far superior. Again, it's like, it kind of really does taste like a French toast more than a cinnamon roll. It's really, really good. I will say sometimes when I have gotten this, it has been drier than others. It kind of is like luck of the draw, but even so, it's really good. That's why I always say ask for that other, the extra icing, because that will always help like moisture it up a little bit. The inside usually is pretty good, but again, that extra icing will always be a lot helpful, and I am so excited to dig in. It's been a while since I've had one of these, so let's get into the cinnamon roll. All right, let's add that extra icing on. Cut this bad boy open. Okay, that is the inside. I am so excited to dig in. It looks so good. Like I said, it's been a while since I had one of these. Let's dig in. It's so good. I love it. Again, it really tastes more like French toast with like icing on it. It was really good. It's not dry today. It's good. I love the extra icing on there. Man, it's so good. It's so fluffy. It's so fluffy. It's so much better in my opinion than the ones on Main Street. I mean, not that those are like terrible, but it's just totally different. It's fluffy, it's kind of like gooey. It's really more, again, it's just like French toast, and it has great icing, and it's just very unique and different, and it's like something like you can really only get here. Like I've yet to really find anything very similar to this outside of Magic Kingdom. So I would definitely say if you've never tried it before, I would put it on a maybe must-get list. Especially if you're a cinnamon roll fan, it's very good. It's very unique. I love it. It's very shareable. It's just very delicious. It's very fluffy and again, just very tasty overall. It's such a great cinnamon roll. Very unique. A bird just tried to eat it. It's so good. Classic. At this point, it's been here for over 10 years, so I would say it's now a classic Magic Kingdom snack. It's here all day long, so you don't have to rush to get it for breakfast, but you can get it for breakfast, and it's so very, very good. Well, my dudes, that was all the quick service breakfast options here at Magic Kingdom. Let me know which one you would want to try the most and which ones are a skip for you. Let me know if you've tried any of them in the past and which ones were your favorites and which were your least favorite. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit your bell notification so you don't miss anything that goes on this channel. Follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Be sure to check out my Patreon. Become a patron. You'll get exclusive bonus content and you'll be helping me to continue bringing you great content here on this channel. And until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Bye-bye.